How's it going, everybody? This is Lewis Arthur with Veterans on Patrol, our crisis response team. We hit the ground yesterday. I'm not going to go into everything that's taken place. I'll just go ahead and state some facts that we know right now. While I was out in the community, Ammon Bundy and his brother came over here to our camp, which we set up outside of their establishment. And when I returned, I polled 22 individuals in the community, including businesses. I found 3 individuals who said they support this operation the way it's being ran. 3 out of 22. I found 17 individuals who want to have their lands taken back, but they don't want it to happen this way with outsiders coming into their neighborhood. We came up here to de-escalate the situation and try to convince someone that having the federal government killing you is not going to make you a martyr, and the majority of the patriots are pounding on their keyboards. They're not going to rise up. And I know you're going to end up watching this video, so I'm going to tell you again, you won't be a martyr. So if you do it, the only one that loses is your family and your children. So why don't you think about that for a second? Really consider. You've been screaming for help, and how many people have came out here? Now, we mobilized a crisis response team. We didn't bring weapons and ammunition. We bought food, water, and medical equipment. And our job was to get in here and try to extract the warfighter, but we also want the women and children removed from the compound. When the founding fathers marched on tyranny, they didn't take their wives and children with them into battle. Yet we see American patriots out here taking their wives and children with them into battle, knowing that this could end up being a Waco or a Ruby Ridge. So we still are requesting for all the women and children to be removed. Our request was that the citizens of Harney County would come out here and take command of operation. If the citizens of Harney County were in command of this operation behind us, then I would personally support it, but Veterans on Patrol itself would not, because this gets into the area where we're fighting over race, religion, and politics. So there's some muddy water here, and we're trying to filter through it right now. A part of us wants to stay because we know who's in there. They attacked and assaulted our unarmed team when we walked in there peacefully to check on a friend and see if we could get her home. They wouldn't allow us. Blaine Cooper sucker punched me in the back of my head. Then when his other 2 guys started coming towards me and I moved towards them, he sucker punched me again. And then Jeff and our team moved in, and then he punched Jeff and busted his nose and blacked his eye. Okay, we came unarmed, peacefully, and the violence was brought upon us first. Ammon Bundy invited every American out here, and now they're saying that we came uninvited. Which one is it? Were we allowed to come out and try to help, or were we not? Because you're telling everyone one thing. I'm on the ground, and I would ask anyone in the American Patriot Movement to stand down. Do not come out here. This occupation is being ran by militias outside of Oregon. The Harney County residents don't want us out here. You guys, we have to get all of our people out here and send them home. Send them home. Hand this over to Harney County. That's the right thing to do. We've come into a community, and we've divided that community, and we've caused more harm than good. So we want to try to put a stop to all this. Now, we're going to lose another warfighter, more than likely, because there's too many radicals out here, and they don't want a peaceful resolution. We offered them a peaceful resolution, and we got punched in the back of the head and in the face for it. All right? Now, my team did exactly what I instructed them to. And the minute the punches and the blows and they started assaulting us, I evac my team. We will not return violence with violence. We didn't come out here to hurt anybody, but apparently they're out here to hurt anyone who would come and try to find a peaceful resolution to this crisis out here. There are women and children out here, America, and there are a lot of bad individuals in control. I ask everyone to please, if you have faith, please pray for a peaceful resolution. Pray with us that we can find a peaceful resolution and get the children out of here. Now, I'm bringing my crisis response team back to home. We're leaving this afternoon. We're going to be back in Arizona by tomorrow. We'll be on the ground doing what we always do, doing it right. We came up here and we tried to do it right, and we failed, and that's okay. Because I looked at him in his eyes. I asked him if he wanted to go home. He doesn't want nothing from me. Then I'm okay. I'm okay. If he wants to go suicide by government, then I can't do anything to stop it. But Harney County, you guys can. Harney County can come out here right now and seize their own land. All it takes is 100 of you carrying flags in your Bibles without any weapons, and you can go in there and make these few radicals leave. You can take control of this operation and work with your local community and government officials to find a resolution to get your lands back to where you can utilize them. But this route leads to bloodshed. And when people are standing out there saying, I want peace, but if they come at me, I'm going to shoot at them. Well, I came at you peacefully. Our team came at you peacefully, and we got assaulted and jumped for it. For peacefully coming, peacefully trying to go down there, and we would not allow you to stop us. But, you know, when it came to the violence and you guys started swinging and punching us, we had no choice to leave. That's the truth, and that's what took place. And if anyone, the Louis the Fed, Louis the Provocateur, all this other stuff, Louis wants attention for Veterans on Patrol. Veterans on Patrol doesn't get paid. I've been on the ground for 17 months or 17 weeks myself. 17 weeks I've been operating in the community, living with homeless veterans. I've been home 2 days. Never once got paid. None of our families, none of our organization members, none of us get paid. We don't have a fundraiser. So we don't need your attention. We need all eyes on Burns, as we called. All eyes on Burns, all prayers for Burns, because Veterans on Patrol is going to continue doing it right. And no one's going to be able to stop us from doing that. Now, I'm sorry that everything led to this, but this wasn't our goal. We didn't provoke anything. They came to our camp peacefully. When we tried to go to their camp, like I said, we got assaulted. And I'm going to leave it at that. But we're on our way back to Arizona here in a few hours after we stop in the community. And we're going to present a plan to them before we leave on how they can come out here, remove the few radicals. We've only got probably about a dozen something people here that really want a revolution. Everyone else is just following a bunch of idiots, basically. So we got a plan. We're going to present it before we leave. But our mission in Oregon is pretty much over right now. And I'm sorry to say, but we're going to end up losing another statistic, but it won't be counted as such. He'll be labeled as some domestic terrorist, which I don't believe in my heart he is. God bless y'all. Thank you.